and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Karuni Sabiti Kamis, and today I want to explain about our project, which is the title is Electrical Energy Audit at the Tuanku Tengku Fauziah Residential College. The first one is for the introduction. An electrical energy audit is a process to evaluate the energy consumption and efficiency of an organization or building's electrical system and identify opportunities for energy conservation and cost savings. In Malaysia, energy audits are important tools to promote energy efficiency and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. The Ministry of Energy and Natural Resources and Sustainable Energy Development Authority Malaysia provide incentive for buildings to conduct energy audits and implement energy efficient upgrades. An example for our project, which is one of the UNIMAP's building, Tuanku Tengku Fauziah Residential College, where an audit was performed to analyze energy consumption data, identify energy consuming equipment, and identify opportunities for energy conservation. The goal of the audit is to improve energy efficiency in the building. The next one is the objective for our project. The first one is the understand the energy uses pattern within the building and identify areas for improvement. And the second one is identify potential upgrades and changes that can improve the energy efficiency of the building electrical system. The third one is estimate the potential energy saving, cost and payback periods of implementation, energy conservation measures. The last one is to provide a comprehensive evaluation of the building's energy consumption and identify cost-effective ways to reduce energy usage and costs. The last one is about the project scope. The electrical energy audit at Tuanku Tengku Fauziah Residential College will include a comprehensive evaluation of the building's electrical system, such as lighting, power distribution, and major electrical equipment, analysis of energy consumption data, examination of occupancy schedule, identification of energy conservation opportunities through changes in behavior and operation, and ensuring safety of electrical system. The audit will also identify potential upgrades, estimate potential energy saving, cost and payback period of implementing energy conservation measures, and provide a comprehensive evaluation of the building's energy consumption to identify cost-effective ways to reduce energy usage and improve overall energy efficiency. The project scope may be modified based on specific needs and goals of the organization or building, but it will be clearly defined and agreed upon by all parties involved in the audit to ensure that the audit is focused, efficient, and effective in achieving its goal. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Anis Farzana binti Rajab. For the project of energy audits, I already done a few tests, such as the first one is conducting a field data gathering. Second is create a budget estimation of energy audits project, and the third one is construct a Gantt chart for this project. First of all, the process that was carried out during the field data gathering were installation energy logger at MSB of Residential College substation by the competent person, and record all the connecting load for the entire residential buildings.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Farid Fahmi bin Ahmad with the matrix number of 2010-92167. Today, I'm going to continue the presentation on the resources requirement. For the budget estimation, I will pass on to my friend Anis Farzana to perform it. Resource requirement refers to the identification and assessment of the resources needed to complete a project or achieve a goal. This includes determining the type, quantity, quality of the resources such as human resource, materials, equipments, and facilities that are required. This is critical for ensuring that the project has resources it needs to be succeed. To determine the resource requirement and budget estimation, the methods that we use are desktop data collection, which I will present it, and the second method is the field data collection. Desktop data collection is a method of collecting data that involves using a computer or other device such as tablet, smartphone, to gather information. The task of the assignment is required to audit a UNIMAP's building. Tuanku Tunku Fauziah Residence College were chosen. Collecting loads for the cafeteria and resident college building was provided by the residential college maintenance unit. According to the information provided, we sketch the table as we can see on the left side. The table show the type of loads that connecting to the system and the quantity of the electrical components. The table that located in the middle of the slide showing the total connected load at cafeteria.
Besides, the table of each allowance that related to this project was provided in the report. The allowance that was provided by the company only for the necessary support to all staff who travelling on official duties. Based on the total allocation budget for energy audits project, the total cost of rental to energy logger are 5,160 ringgit Malaysia. The overall budget of this project is 9,286 ringgit Malaysia.
For linear responsibility chart, also called SRLC, is a visual representation of an individual's or group's roles and responsibilities within a group's or organization. It is used to clearly define and communicate each team members or department tasks and responsibilities, as well as to ensure that everyone understand their role in achieving the overall goals of the project or organization. The chart typically depicts a task progression in a linear fashion, with each task assigned to a specific individual or group, or an arrow indicating the flow of responsibility and accountability. It can be used to identify areas or overlap gaps in the responsibilities, as well as to ensure that everyone understands the dependencies and interdependencies of the task for which they are accountable. The table showing in the slide is the linear responsibility chart. Based on the table, we can see that different activity required different responsibility. Most of the time, general manager are responsible on approval. There are several reasons a linear responsibility chart is useful. The first one is the clarity and communication. Second one is because of accountability and ownerships. And third one, identifying overlap and gaps in responsibilities. And lastly, which is the number 4, planning and coordination. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Anas Fikri Zulkifli. In this video, I will be presenting the activity on node or AON diagram for our project management. What is AON diagram? It is a visual representation of the different tasks or activities involved in our project, along with the order in which they should be complete. This type of diagram is particularly useful for depicting the dependencies between activities, which can help the project managers to plan, execute and track the progress of a project more effectively. The activity on the AON diagram begins with a review of the building and goes on to data collection, next cross-checking the load demand data, determining the renovation plan, analysis and identification of energy conservation measures, estimating the cost of renovation and calculating the return on investment. The final step is preparing the audit report. Overall, the entire process takes approximately 36 days to complete. Based on this, if the project starts on 1st January, the estimate finish date will be February 7th.
Next is for the slack table. A slack table is a useful tool for understanding the flexibility in a project schedule and identifying potential delays. It lists each task along with their earliest start time, earliest finish time, latest start time, and latest finish time. By comparing this value, the slack table can calculate the amount of time an activity can be delayed without delaying the entire project. Identifying such slack in the schedule will allow the project manager to make an adjustment in the schedule if there are delays in the activities. Additionally, the slack table can also be used to identify the critical path, which are the activities that have zero slack and therefore require the most attention. This information is important for the project manager to make sure that the tasks finish on the time and to keep the project on schedule.
Next, I will present the critical path. What is the critical path? It is the sequence of activities in a project schedule that determine the overall duration of the project. These are the activities that have zero slack, meaning they cannot be delayed without delaying the overall project completion. In our example, we have an energy audit for UNIMAP buildings. By looking at the slack table, we can see that the critical path include all tasks except field data collection. The critical path has a total duration of 26 days. It is important to note that any delays to activities on the critical path will directly impact the overall project completion date. By focusing on the critical path, the project manager can ensure that the project is completed on schedule and within the budget.
Furthermore, this is the Gantt chart of the Energy Audits project, which is the project was started at 2nd of January 2023. The duration of completing this project is around 33 days, which is it will complete at 15th of February 2023. That's all for my part of this project. Thank you.